You know I don't like unfinished business. You have seen this one before if you've been with the channel for a while. 6.5 years ago, the first time I came to this one. Come several times since then. Finally, hopefully finishing it up today.
Cleaning up loose ends.
Exactly. That little sub-level runs, I don't know, 30, 40 feet back. A bunch of timbers and equipment stashed there. I'm making my way up all these platforms here. That's another way down or up, depending on your perspective. Behind me is an underground mill, believe it or not. You can see the conveyor, or one of the conveyors there. Looks like an ore chute right here in front of me. And you can't tell from here, but down there, there's a lot more equipment. See the ladder running up. There's more conveyor system down there. This is crazy. You would never imagine this here. There's a hoist right there. I am going to keep making my way up. I saw that writing. I'm going to make my way up here, try and get a better look at things. It's just looking down there. Here's more of the infrastructure to support that mill. Underground mill here. Behind me, they were running a raise up. See the ladder there? And it extends up that way. I think that's the end of it, but I'll just go check real quick. Across from over there and come over. There's another look at all the infrastructure below me. Pretty serious cribbing. Little stoping here, but not much. Obviously this is older, but it's been reinforced with modern stuff. Then we have this ladder leading up, so gotta see where that goes. Followed the ladders up. You can see, climbing up this one, there's a series of platforms where you switch ladders. And you finally get to this platform, and this is it. This is the top of the raise. In case I didn't mention that the other raise that the other raise we were talking about, or stope, topped out as well. Didn't connect to anything, so this is the top. I'll go down the other way, I think. I was just up there, and I forgot to mention, as I was coming up, the top of that pipe. I think that's a vent pipe. I think that thing I called an ore chute, I think that's what that was. I think they were dumping waste rock or ore down there. Well, it must have been both, actually, because there's nowhere else to put it. I mean, you can do a little bit of backfilling here, but that was mostly, I think, for dumping waste rock and ore down. Because there was that little mill down there, and this dumped right into the conveyor that fed the mill, so that makes sense. All right, long climb back down. It's difficult threading your way through all these timber supports, but I came from over there. I just wanted to show, see the LED lights right there too. I just wanted to show how complex this was. And some of these timbers are giant. I can't imagine muscling these up here. This guy is really determined. There's a whole thread or labyrinth of them. Got some giant beams over my head too. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a little stairway dropping down right here. That's that sub-level I showed earlier. I'm going to try going down that ladder there. See if there's anything I missed down there. That's that stairway and platform right there. Another way down there. I understand all the chains and hoists now. That I understand how they got all these boards in here. Another view, that little sub-level. There's a classifier there. bunch of drill bits inside that ammunition box. And then I'm gonna go out. Oh no, I'm not. I thought this was. I'm gonna go with the other one. I'm gonna go with the one that was behind me. I'm not sure what that is down there. It's part of the mill. I climbed down from up above there. Another view of all the infrastructure in here. The main level down there. But here is a good view of the mill, or I should say the guts of the mill. Here. Well, maybe not a good view, but a better view. Underground mill hidden away. Impressive. Impressive. Very sneaky hiding this all down here. I just came down the ladder there. The mill is over my head. There's the control box. All the power and water infrastructure. There's a reservoir back there where all those water lines are running. And you can see it's a fairly complex system here. The water runs down, that over to that way, where it's recycled into a winds over there. That's where we came in from. I'll show you the winds. A pump there. They were hiding the waste rock underground, so you wouldn't know what they were doing from the outside. Everything was very heavily camouflaged, but they were backfilling waste rock. There's several other places we saw as well where they were doing that. It's a very complex system, especially considering the location and the circumstances. Unbelievably complex. And see the water. There's a water, another branch of water runs down there. And it looks like there might be another pump in there. It's hard to tell. Winds flooded now. Behind me here. Water's really clear, but it's flooded. Hopefully you can see the ripples. That's where it's flooded. That's the end. These barrels here. Again, more backfill. Getting stuff out of the way. And this is where I went up to the mill over there. I went up this ladder the first time. Unbelievable. I am very impressed. The mill is just down that drift there. That's where we came in. I climbed over this component of the mill to show you what was back here. See all these lines? Tons of barrels. Sound empty. Gasoline. I looked in there. I forget what was in there already, but there wasn't anything significant. This is the older stuff. See See the old timbers here. Show these lines. Got the gobbing here. It's pretty good gobbing. Those are come-alongs, emergency ladders, rope ladders, chain ladders. I haven't looked in there. Dead end. Again, see all the hoses and pipes. They run back to here. Where they have this float. Dam here. I mean, this is an incredibly sophisticated operation for the location. It is so difficult to get back here. A little reservoir back there. Obviously, old timers went along a fault here. All right. Pick up on the way out. Stuff I haven't seen yet. We were just looking back there. The mill back there. You've got these rollers on the ground with these big drums, and I don't know what that mineral. That's not quartz. In case you were wondering. Anyway, you've got these rollers all along here, and so I'm guessing they've got the rubber tracked vehicles right there, but I'm guessing they could have rolled the drums out, or again gotten the little bobcat or whatever they had inside of here with those tires back here. Lots of pipes and hoses. I'm heading out now in case I didn't say that already. Yeah.
Somebody ran down the road. I heard a fucking Razor or a four-wheeler and voices, but I don't know if they're turning down this road or not. But they're pretty close. How far did you go up in here?
As far as I could.
That's a fucking the bobcat right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bobcat right there, in case I didn't mention that. Got a wood stove right here. Impressive. There's the portal for the upper that we just came out of. Got a compressor right there. A little waste rock pile here. Most of it's underground. The first time I came here, they had a camouflage net
On the waste rock pile.
completely over the waste rock pile, so you would never know it was here.
It looks like there's some chalcopyrite in some of that rock, that real metal-looking stuff.
Yeah.
Like right here.
This is a little camper where the guy lived. What was that? Was that a generator?
That is a toolbox, I believe.
Oh, okay.
There's the generators back here.
Okay.
Big one.
Generator's farther back that way. Anyway, a little trailer where the guy lived. And I'm not sure how this fits into things. And that's the secret squirrel way in. So we've come down this hidden trail, intentionally hidden trail, and he's got his giant generator set up here. I shouldn't say giant, but large generator. It's got a huge cable coming off of it. It's covered in camouflage paint, and then it's got this organic material on top of it to help hide it as well.
It ain't no 5 horsepower Briggs.
No. He was doing everything he could to hide all this. He did a good job too.